welcome back to the craft room. I thought I would share with you 23 non-yarny things about me. Now, Terri from Nana's Crochet had tagged me in the one that she did. I will put her link down in the description box below if you want to go check out her 23 things, non-yarny things about her. But these are just a list of things that I am supposed to tell you about my favorites. Okay? Some of them are going to be really difficult because I really don't have favorites, and some of them are going to be a piece of cake. So starting off, my favorite color is obviously rainbow colors. As you can see, most of what is on my shelf is rainbow colors. I do like pretty much all colors, but if I were to pick an actual single color, it would be either blue or green. And now they will have to be more like grass green or sky blue or something like that. I don't like the really dark colors, and I don't like the really light colors. I like just the normal neutral colors of those colors. But I do like every color, and especially variegateds and stuff like that. And one thing that I will put out there is, when I was in 7th grade, we had to have special shoes for gym class, and I got some purple high tops. Well, to designate our gym shoes from our street shoes, we had to put green shoelaces in our gym shoes, and I complained that purple did not go with green, because in my mind they do not go together. But my mom told me that, look at the flowers. Green goes with everything. So, in the conversation, green goes with everything. But blue or green would be my favorites if I couldn't have something that was multicolored. My favorite genre of music, I'm an 80s kid. Well, I'm not an 80s kid, but I grew up in the 80s. My high school years were in the 80s. So I tend to go towards 80s music. I do like the hair bands. I like some rap from the 80s. I also like 80s Christian music that you would hear on the radio. I also like the old hymns. Not the praise and worship as much, but I do like the old hymns like you used to sing in church. I'm sad that my church doesn't sing near as many old hymns as they used to, but I do like those a lot. So my favorite food would be, I'm not really too picky, but I always say I'll eat just about anything except asparagus and Brussels sprouts. But if I had to choose an absolute favorite, I normally migrate towards fruits and vegetables over meats and stuff. I like cheese, probably a little too much. I like refried beans. Love me some bean burritos, but no sauce, please. Just beans and cheese and sour cream. I actually like quite a few foods, but I prefer fruits and vegetables for the most part. But I will eat pretty much anything that has been prepared for me or that's available. My favorite soda or pop, I try not to drink as much as I used to, but I drink Pepsi if I drink a soda. Otherwise, it is sweet tea. My favorite animal is a black cat. I also like horses, and I do like poodles. I would like to have someday a standard poodle, but most animals are pretty cool. And the one that I think is the weirdest is the Duckbill Platypus, because it's almost like God just took a bunch of random leftover pieces and put it together. Because it's like a mammal that lays eggs. It's a marsupial. Yeah, or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it is a weird animal. I don't know a whole lot about them, but they're just a weird animal. My favorite holiday. I'm not really much on holidays because, like Terri said in hers, everything is so commercialized anymore. They just really don't have the meaning that they used to. But my favorite holiday is any holiday that is a day that the bank is closed and a day that the post office does not deliver mail. That means we take the day off, for the most part. Some of those days we are open, but if it's a day that the post office and the mail are, or the post office and the banks are closed, then we take the day off as well. So it's any day that those aren't open. It's my favorite holiday. My favorite pizza topping is cheese, cheese, and cheese. I also like to add some mushrooms on there. I like onions on there. And I do also like a chicken club pizza. Those are really good. My favorite pastime, other than crochet, I like to read. And I like quiet. I like to sit and watch people. I like to watch traffic. I like to just sit outside in the sunshine and enjoy the sounds. Preferably not in town, but usually that's my only option. But yeah, I like to be outside. I like to crochet. I like to read. I like to watch people. My favorite TV series, well, we don't watch TV. We have not watched TV for I can't tell you how long. But I had a lot of them back in the 80s. Back when I was a teenager. But for the most part, I have no clue what's even on TV anymore because we just don't watch TV. My favorite fruit, I have a lot of them. I like strawberries, I like blueberries, I like raspberries, I like blackberries, I like oranges, I like apples, I like peaches, I like plums. I have a lot of favorite fruits. My favorite vegetable, probably corn and green beans. Or not corn and green beans. I like green beans too, but corn, green beans, and potatoes. I also like sweet potatoes. I like some squash. Not all squash, because I don't think I've eaten all squash. I also like peas, but they have to be frozen or fresh. I do not like canned peas. Carrots have to be fresh. I don't care for cooked carrots. I'm willing to try any vegetable, but I will not eat asparagus or Brussels sprouts. Those are the two nastiest foods. I had to eat them growing up. I never liked them, and I still don't like them. My favorite subject in school was always band or music class. Yeah, that's it. I did good in pretty much everything except math and science. So, but band was like my #1 favorite subject in school when I got up into middle school and high school. And before that, my favorite subject in school was recess. My favorite actor or actress, since I don't watch TV, I have no clue much anymore. I don't know a whole lot, but back when I was a teenager, my favorite actor happened to be Kirk Cameron, who was on Full House. And he actually does a lot of religious-based speaking and whatnot. He does have a Facebook channel that I do, not channel, yeah, page that I do keep track of and watch occasionally. But I think he would probably have to be one of my most favorite actors. My favorite singer, I don't really have one. I like a majority of singers, but there's not one particular one that I do like. My favorite superhero, I don't have one. Because superheroes were not a emphasis when I was growing up. My favorite comedian, I don't really have one. Because I don't really watch a whole lot of comedy things, if you know what I mean. My favorite season is warm. I don't like the cold. I don't like the in the between cold and hot, and in between hot and cold are okay, but I really prefer the warmer temperatures. I love summer, so summer would be my favorite season, I guess. My favorite movie, I can't say that I really have a specific favorite, but back when I was a teenager, my two favorite movies were Footloose, the original Footloose, not the one that just came out, Footloose, and Annie. And that would be the Annie that had Aline Quinn and Albert Finney in it. Those were my two favorite movies. Oh, and Fiddler on the Roof. I really liked that one. But if I were to have to go now, Steve has kind of, changed my mind a little bit. And our go-to movies anymore seem to be, I'll tell you in a minute, Young Guns and Young Guns 2. And Steve says they're coming out with another one. But I don't know when. But I think it's going to be interesting. My favorite smell. Yes. I think it'd be easier to tell you a smell that I don't like than to tell you my favorite smell. One that I don't like is patchouli. I cannot stand the dirty, earthy smell of patchouli. But I do like some flowery, some fruity. I like the smell of clean, if you know what that smells like. And I'm not talking about the clean linen. Sometimes those stink. But just the smell of fresh, clean clothes. I love the smell of outdoors after it rains or when it's getting ready to rain. Just the smell of clean and fruits and vegetables and, well, most. I don't know. Like I said, it's easier to tell you what smells I don't like than to tell you what smells I do like. My best friend would have to be Steve. He's my bestest friend. We've been friends longer than anybody else out there, pretty much, that I associate with. My favorite decade would probably have to be the 1940s. I like to watch on YouTube like the wartime videos, just to learn and to see how they lived and, you know, did things and whatnot, which these are all based in, you know, the England or the UK, because that's the BBC is what puts them out. But I find that so fascinating to watch that and learn and see how things were back then. Most of my 1940s excitement is, you know, wartime Europe, England, UK, BBC, whatever you want to call it. And my favorite YouTube channel, I do not watch probably near as many crochet I do not watch as many crochet channels as I used to. I do watch a few, but I have kind of changed my viewing. So when new videos come out, the first ones that I go watch, and this is pretty much every week or every time a video comes up, my farming videos. I am an armchair farmer. I farm sheep, I farm buffalo, and I farm cattle, and I have a hobby farm. Well, I don't, but I watch channels that do that. Anytime a video goes up with that, that is usually my first go-to. My second go-to is the cooking channels that I watch. There are several cooking channels that I watch that have quick, easy meals, and just, I like the way, I've tried several of the dishes that they've made, and they're really good. And then I do watch, my third resort is I've only got 2 right now, full-time travelers that I watch. And, well, 3 actually. But I watch 2 more than I do the third one. And then my last resort is my crochet channels. So, I'm sorry guys, you are my last resort. But I do watch pretty much all the videos that come up on my subscription feed. So, there are the 23 non-yarny things about me. And I hope you learned a little bit. And I hope you're not disappointed. And, yeah, I want to thank you for joining me. And I will see you right back here for my next video.